Rangers,
Rangers,
all the way,
all the way.
Here we go,
Here we go,
here we go,
here we go.
C-130 rolling down the strip.
C-130 rolling down the strip.
Airborne daddy gonna take a little trip.
Airborne daddy gonna take a little trip.
Mission unspoken, destination unknown.
Mission unspoken, destination unknown.
Hey guys, this is RangerJoes again. I wanted to go over some tips on tanking. I'm calling this one tanking and flanking. Just like everything in this game, if you can come up to the side or behind the enemy, you have probably a 50% chance or 75% chance better of getting your enemy down. There, that was a good shot. It's always great to bring down aircraft with an armored vehicle. They wreak havoc on us so much. It's awesome when we can get them once in a while. So anyway, I just going to this is Caspian border. Wanted to go over show a couple things how I use a terrain. Use the hills to your advantage. Use the high ground to your advantage. If the other team doesn't have pilots that are really on top of it and good, look at that. Got the jet. That's double fun there. So anyway, if you just use the terrain, use buildings. You want to pillar around. Use the building to your side, to your advantage. Here, I lost my volume. I don't know what happened here, but this is Firestorm, and we were doing pretty good. I came up on this hillside because I'm using this hillside to mask my tank, and I got the high ground. It's easier to shoot down on them than it is for you to shoot up. The tanks handle like crap on these hills. They slide sideways and spin around like they're on ice instead of a 70-pound tracked vehicle that shouldn't move hardly at all. But nonetheless, got that tank, got that helicopter with the canister round, and he was snaking around there. He came back. I think I got a shot on him again later. But I really like this map. This is the smaller map with just 3 flags instead of 5 flags. When it's got 5, you also have an anti-aircraft, mobile anti-aircraft vehicle, and that makes for taking out those helicopters and those jets a bit easier. Yeah, I got a hit on it, but he got out. But I did get a few more kills here. This is one. I'd say it's one of my top 3 to 4 maps. I usually play that a lot. Here's Terrain Highway. I can't tell you, I haven't played this in months. I'm not a real big fan of this map, but just so happened I got in with a group last night and was having fun with it. Basically here, if you're in the tank, you want to stay off. You got a big gun, so you can shoot pretty much all the way across this map. I was having some pretty good tank battles down here, down this road, because they kept trying to flank around this side, and I was getting the best of them. And then they got a little smarter and were bringing the tank and the LAV down here, and I was holding my own. It was a little tough. It was a lot tougher, put it that way. But I kept holding them up here, and then when I didn't have any vehicles, I'd swing around some and help the infantry guys take some of these other flags. As you can see, I got a couple shots on him, and he missed me with that missile. I think there's a ground-based missile up there. I think that's what that was. But you can see there's 2 vehicles there, and I got to keep pillaring, move up, shoot. I got these large holes there that hold the highway or the bridge up above, and I use that to my advantage. Earlier I was a little farther down, and I just kept backing up and forth in there, and they weren't hitting me. And I probably got them good 3 or 4 times before they were catching on. But this map's not a lot for vehicles, but if you're in the tank or you're in the APC or in the LAV, you want to try to keep their vehicles nailed down, because the infantry guys can handle the flags pretty well. This particular map here, I don't play that often for a lot of reasons. I like it better actually in Rush than I do in Conquest, and there's a lot more vehicles as well. There's guys in here using mortars on the other team, which is almost useless because of these overhead bridges. You're not going to hit your targets. You're either going to hit the bridge as you're firing it off, or it's going to come down and hit the bridge. So it's what it is. But I'm using these posts here. I'm using this building to kind of mask, protect me a little bit. He's still getting some shots on me, but I can back up and do some repair. I had a gunner in here earlier, and he was just sitting in here firing off that machine gun. And I'm like, "You gonna do some repair, guy?" And he didn't, so I had to get out and repair it. But I had cut some clips out of this. It was a good round. I think I was 35-5. We'll see here towards the end. But it wasn't a real long match, so I copied most of it for this video. But if you're in a vehicle, whether it be an LAV or a tank, definitely use the terrain to your advantage. Use the hillsides or walls, buildings, the pillar around. Just pop out, fire off, back up. And I like the hills a lot, especially on that Caspian border. It has a lot of rolly hills that you can really get back behind. You're a little exposed to the aircraft. Like I said earlier, if they're not really good pilots, you can get away with it. If they are really good pilots, then you're going to have to change. You're going to have to not be out in the open as much. So here I'm trying to use this building here. And I don't know if somebody is spotting me so he can see when I move forward. Typically on these darker maps like this, if you're not spotted, if you're in hardcore, you can pop out there and you can, just like that, pull forward, get him in your sights, and hit him. I'm just backing up there. I see I got a guy down, so somebody's up there probably on foot. See, there's the tank. He's hurting him. Take it out. Now the LAV's trying to get me. 2-on-1. It's not a perfect fight, but I think I got the best of him in this game. There's the LAV trying to come down around me. Missiles. He comes. Yeah, I hit the building here. He comes right there, and he got a couple rounds on me right here. Definitely have an angle on him. Right there, disable him. Yeah, there's a stationary rocket launcher up there, and he's just firing rounds at me, trying to hit me. See, I took out that LAV. I don't know if he's still up there. But you get up that far, and you're kind of exposed. There's a building on the left up there. A lot of times they'll sit in it, and they'll just RPG or javelins, and you're done quick. There, I got him there. Got a RPG on me, but that's alright. My buddy here is repairing me. If you got somebody to repair, you can really pull down the enemy. And this is the spot to do it. Because not only can you keep them from coming around on that right side flank on their side, you can also fire all the way across that other side. There's snipers or engineers in those buildings, and you'll see them either on top or in those windows. So there you go. See, just like I said, you get over on that left side, there's a building you go up and around, and it'll take you out pretty quick. So I hope you learned something from this. I noticed the game's been out for a while now, but not everybody's got the tanking thing down. It makes life easier for those of us that use these techniques. So I hope you like this video, and if you have any questions, please comment below. That's what it's for. If you like this video, certainly give me a thumbs up, and you can comment as well. You can also comment on what you'd like to see me do some videos on in the future. I don't get them out every week or every 2 weeks sometimes, but I get into a routine, and I don't copy a lot of my gameplay, but every now and then I will, and then I fill up my hard drive, and I got to do something with it. So this is Tehran Highway. It's a pretty good map for this anyway. And he's getting the best of me there, but fortunately I got somebody. See how I shot right through that building, got a shot on him. Chances are he's not going to make that shot. Here he comes again. I can see him coming. And I missed him there. That was my mistake. What a hit. And there's LAV. See, there's both vehicles there are wearing me out. And that's not good. There. And the tank comes up. He gets me right there. It was just too much damage. And I'm done. So it took 2 to get me, but that's alright. I was putting a hurting on them too. And you almost don't see him in the darkness. You have to use the optics. I guess it's like a 2x optics. I don't know what he was doing. I'm pretty sure that there was a spawn beacon over here because they kept getting A. They're just spawning back in after we take it. I don't know where that guy went. I had a hit marker, but I didn't see anything. See? They're spawning back over here behind this wall. There he is right there. Traded an RPG for a tank round. I'll win that every day. He's going to lose that battle every time, that tank. I got the high ground and I already had a round in him before he even got around that corner. They definitely messing with us here at the A flag, at the Alpha flag. I just stay on this high ground and just continue to just drop rounds down there. The guy there was up on top of that building. A canister round is devastating on infantry. So definitely think about what you're doing when you're in a vehicle. You just run right down the middle. They're going to take you out pretty quick. All it takes 2 or 3 guys with RPGs or javelin and you're done. Let alone other vehicles to come around you. So there it is. I hope you have some success now. I hope that you use these techniques. They'll help you out on the battlefield. And I'll see you next time on the next chapter. Definitely put some comments in there what you'd like to see me do a video on. Whether it be weapons or vehicles. Don't ask me to fly, because I don't. So have a good one. And I'll see you on the battlefield, and move out and draw fire.